Why has SPT's capital grant from the Scottish Government been cut to zero?
The SPT General Capital Support allocation is funded through the Local Government Finance Settlement, and a decision was taken to pause that funding for 24-25, very much in light of the very difficult financial constraints. Now, Transport Scotland officials are in discussions with SPT about the impact of the decision and about the ability to maintain their forward investment programme.
You say discussions are happening now between your officials and SPT, but have a letter from the Chief Executive, Valerie Davidson. I've heard from Councillor Joe Fagan, who's the leader of South Lanarkshire Council in my area, and they seem pretty annoyed there was no upfront discussion. And it sounds like assumptions may have been made that SPT could just draw down reserves.
The numbers were changing quite significantly across the course of the period of the budget. So until it was settled, we weren't in a position to confirm to SPT.
This was a last-minute decision?
I wouldn't say that it was a last-minute decision. What I'm saying is that the numbers were changing across the piece. So until the budget numbers were settled, we weren't in a place to have a fulsome conversation with them.
As committee members, obviously we have a scrutiny role, but we'd like to think that behind the scenes there's good coordination and good communication with other public bodies to get that joined-up approach. And
I sympathise greatly with SPT, as I do with every public body across the piece that's having to consider efficiencies in this most difficult time.
It's worth noting that sympathy isn't going to get us to net zero. I asked earlier on about confidence levels in meeting the interim targets, the 2045 targets, and I'll just read out this one sentence from Valerie Davidson, the Chief Executive of SPT, who says, "Cuts to this funding will have a hugely negative impact on our efforts to ensure transport in our area is greener, more connected, more reliable and more accessible." That doesn't give me confidence.